the place in the Alsace in Geiswasser. The last house that I, apart from the credit, owned. And then there was a place in the forest in the middle of nowhere. But, I then got an offer to go to Ghana, so that's what I did. I was driving down in the Dutch Transit van, and I saw in that message there's too many S's in the email. It's F your mission, not mission. I had a meeting in a bar with the Liverpool pub in bar. Which bar? No, in the place called Bar. And then there's some images of there's Melissa. Who was very friendly. Was I think the first and last friendly woman. No, almost. Some blurred images of the first apartment I had on the first floor, and the kamikaze. What were they? The ants. Yeah, kamikaze ants. I didn't have anything to clear them up with, so I poured rakia on them. So I think they were on their way down to the ground having a party. Hey, Chris, give us rakia. Yeah, those paintings, that lots of things. In 30 years dictatorship, same president basically pays to win his elections, more or less. And if you don't know someone who knows him or someone who knows him, your chance to get a good job are pretty limited. So here's some of the places. That's the Maracha River that goes through Podgorica from the mountains, clashing through to Scarlet Lake. That's Kotor. And there you get the passenger boats. They're supposed not to dock there. There's a clip of Podgorica. There's some little views of Podgorica. Podgorica is not a tourist area, but I used to like going there to have a sandwich and relax there by the river. You could swim in there, although in the centre it's pretty strong. Then there's Scarlet Lake and back to Podgorica. Bit of a sort of Cetinje, where the monastery is, and the old capital. There's an image of people sky, kite rafting or whatever it's called. There's the Black Lake up in Dermitor Nature Park, and that's Ostrog Monastery, and there's a mosque. So in this country, it's very small, only about 700,000 people supposedly living here. There's a lot. That's Budvar, a Norwegian hennes girl, stayed with me. 2 lasses from France. That's the island across from Perast. This is my keys, apparently. That's me at Perast. This is a small, typical train stop where there's nothing except a little box for you to stand in, or maybe if you're lucky. Yeah, the figure 8 is a black lake. That's Tara with a red nose on, if you can actually see it. At Dermitor, that's the Black Lake. It's not black though, it's blue. We walked around that, a pair of us, just about get through there, and there's a sort of path. That's Tara, one end of Tara River. That's Uta and Mira, a little baby. Then, it's walking now. I think about 3 or 4 now. Virpozar, Scarlet Lake, that's Zeta River. This is the bus station entrance where I used to go and meet a lot of visitors. This is the famous Cafe Berlin. Used to be open till 4 in the morning before the crazies started restricting everything last year. The bullshit restrictions. Yeah. So that's the sort of view if you're happen to be sitting at table level. Yes, a bit of sense of humour. Their ashtrays had a no smoking sign. Yeah. Actually, the owner there is in a black t-shirt, but don't tell anyone. He's a very private person. That's Edo and a couple of visitors. Yeah, I organised a party with music on my birthday also a couple of times with Wolfie Hook from Sardinia and his band called Dr. Wolf and the Children of the Night. There was a catering project I tried to help get started with the people there at Dublin Pub. That's Dublin Pub in the centre. There's a Mank who was serving us at the Republic with good food, and that's Kipper Dojo, which I helped sponsor. There's a couple of very strange people that stay with me. It's a complete story. The guy actually got divorced. Those two of the girls of four people who stay with me, 3 girls and a lad from Belgium who stay with me. That's me with my tactical board there. Yes, I am constantly independent Republic of Liverpool in the Balkans. That's the team, my youth team. Those were 14, 15 years old and they're all taller than me. It's another team I put together. Promotional brochure that I did, which no one thanked me for. I don't know. Yeah, made the cartoon, which is near Toloshi. It's the lads I used to play football with. Used to play as much as possible, sometimes Tuesday and Friday. I haven't played more or less since 2019 because of the ridiculous, stupid situation. It's killing me not playing. Yeah, organised things. We started several initiatives, Monte Red, and all sorts of different things. And there's my lads. Had some good players. Organised football, but that's Sardinia, which was next to wherever I'm in between there and the sports club. And that's me pointing to the training, blah blah. It's pictures of different people. That's one nice time when I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls staying with me, all from different countries. Over 360 visitors and guests whom I hosted over almost a decade. Yeah, it worked out on average almost one every 10 days if you work it out like that. Although I did have an extreme. It was always a bit strange when people left. Sort of emotional because I was the one who always used to travel, and then people left me, and sometimes there's been a few days, and usually if still one, and then we could get to talk about all sorts of things and share jokes and stories and perhaps a few glasses of wine or go out even. Some nice people, I mean, I only had out of 360 maybe a handful of people who I thought I didn't want to see again. Julie, I came on the Tomo. She drove a bike all over the mountains, this little thing, until it broke down. One of the Canadian girls in there is Lucky, I think. That's Marie. She wasn't couch surfing. She was something else from here, and that's Ota. Baby. Marie. Mara.
This is Girls in Panic. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, take care. Ciao.
We can go with them. Okay.
Nice couple from Argentina, Sebastian. They were travelling together in Mishka. Yeah, nice images. Actually, I thought I'd done background for this video before. That's Rachel with Helen and a bottle of rakia. Raz walked 4,500 kilometres to Istanbul, went in, got a bike, and went and rode the bike to Kazakhstan. Yeah, some nice pictures of visitors. And that's Samra. She wasn't visitors, she was a medical student I got to know through her boyfriend who played football with me. That's Steve. He came also back 3 times, but I haven't seen Steph somewhere in the Asian forest somewhere. This is Theodora. Tara rode also a bike. Yeah, she had all that stuff on her bike. She took it off and then fell over. Dear. Uta again. And 2 French lasses. Valentina, and that Spranko was the first person to invite me. Susanna again. And Dominic and Shana, yeah, Chinese girl enjoying the vino. And there's some odd